Hello readers! Welcome back to Reading G to build your business English and even to prepare for the GMAT or GRE. We're reading about sales and what you need to do before someone will accept your idea. First, we'll go over the questions for paragraphs 3 and 4. After that, we'll look at some useful vocabulary and then some questions to help you read the last 2 paragraphs. Number 1. We wanted to know what a trusted advisor is, and that mostly comes in paragraph 3. After all, that's what Mitchell keeps describing in paragraph 3. In the first sentence, he writes, "A trusted advisor is," and then he writes, "A trusted advisor knows." And then in sentence 3, he continues with they and. So we take those descriptions to fill in our boxes like this. In paragraph 4, Mitchell tells the reader what to do in order to become a trusted advisor. So he directly writes, devote, and then become. It's like, do your homework. Number 2, we want to know what Mitchell looks down on, and we get to see that because Mitchell uses instead of. We use instead of to tell people what not to do and then what they should do. So Mitchell does not want people to get bogged down in endless, sometimes worthless online reading. So is reading about a new diet worthless reading? Number 3, the last sentence asks the reader to know more than they do. To figure out what this they means, we usually look at the sentence before it, and we look for a person in this case, because people can know things. Here, the only person is the buyer, so this they means buyers. It's time to finish this article. Let's jump into the vocabulary and get through phrases that you should find useful. Take out that notebook and let's take some notes. 1. Be impressed with your insights. Be impressed with your insights. The word impressed means that you are happily surprised about how amazing something is. So maybe there was a screaming customer in the store, but you talked to them and the customer left happy and calm. I would say that I was impressed by how you handled that difficult customer. 2. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. This basically means not as a rule. So we are saying that something can change or be different. For example, one person says, "So, are we going to lose this client?" Not necessarily. Not if we find a better solution with the finance department. 3. A mediocre buying journey. A mediocre buying journey. Here, the word journey just means a process, like step 1, step 2, step 3. The writer is just trying to be a little fancy here by using journey instead of process. But lots of business people do that. The word mediocre means that something is not great, not good, not okay, but not bad. We often use this to be a little polite. So maybe you went to a restaurant and your friend asks, "How was that new restaurant?" "The atmosphere was great, but the dishes were just mediocre. The service was okay though." Do you feel like you can finish? Let's give you some questions so you can prove to yourself that you understand paragraphs 5 and 6. Take out that notebook and let's copy these questions down. Number 1. In paragraph 5, what does Mitchell think advisors should do? Copy and then fill in these boxes. Number 2. Copy this question but not the choices. Moving on to paragraph 6, look at the first sentence. What is the purpose of sentence 1? A. To add another thing that trusted advisors should do if they want to win over a buyer. B. to give a warning about the effects of being a trusted advisor while offering hope. C. To describe a benefit to becoming a trusted advisor so readers are inspired. D. To provide background information about the concept of being a trusted advisor and its origin. Number 3. Again in paragraph 6. What does Mitchell say is the main goal of becoming a trusted advisor? Those are your questions. Check back with our next video for the answers and show yourself that you can read and build a strong habit for your business English. Good luck!